Elizabeth. Welcome back to my channel, The Bucket List Mom. This is my daughter Lisa and she's helping me out today. I have an awesome delivery. I'm so excited. I wanted to open it up with you because I recently made a video talking about what I was doing to lose weight. It's something that I really have to do and have to handle, and I'm serious about it. And so I'm starting a program called Trim Healthy Mama. Actually, I already started. I've been doing it about a week, maybe a week and a half now, and I'm doing really well with it. I like it. I've probably lost about 4 or 5 pounds already, which is really cool. Is that exciting?
Yeah.
and so I told you on that video, it'll be up in the info card, but I told you that I might do a video where I opened up an order that I placed to help you kind of see what I get and everything from trimhealthymama.com, and it was time to place an order, so I went ahead, did that, and then I ordered it. So we're gonna be like opening it up and showing you what I typically get. This is kind of a pretty typical order.
Yeah.
Lisa has a YouTube channel with her sister Aisley, and it's called Lisa and Aisley's Adventures, and kind of cute. So if you have little girls, they might like to watch it. Okay, so we're gonna open this up and see what we got in here. Pretty easy to open. Ooh, that was really easy to open, which is super nice. All right, you guys. Wabam! This is all my loveliness. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. So this is my packing slip. I was kind of hoping it would say the price in there because I forgot what I spent. I think I spent about $150, and so that can kind of give you an estimate. This will last me probably a couple of months. I kind of got a little extra, and so I should not have to place an order like that every single month, but it's really worth it. What I pay for it is really worth it. So let me go over kind of some of the basics. I got Pristine Whey Protein Powder. You can see it right there. This stuff tastes awesome, and I put this in a lot of stuff. I make smoothies a lot because I forget to eat, this really helps me get my protein in. Sometimes I have trouble with my meals getting protein in the center of each of my meals, so I put this stuff in here. So I got like 3 packets of these, and you can buy them like in a 3-pound like thing. That's kind of what I did, and you get a little bit of money off. And so I still guess they still come like in 1-pound packets, but so I buy 3 at a time. And then you can also do that with the super sweet blend. So this is the sweetener I was talking about in the first video where I was talking about the plan I'm doing and the weight loss that I'm doing. And this stuff, I could just eat it and eat it and eat it. This stuff like saves me, seriously. It tastes like sugar. You can bake with it. You can put it in real stuff and it tastes like a real sweetener. It does not taste like a substitute to me. It has non-GMO erythritol organic stevia extract powder in it. Oh, it's so good. We just like live off this stuff. It's so good. So I got 3 of these because it does go kind of quick in our house, especially if you're going to start doing like baking. It's going to go kind of quick. Do you like this stuff?
Yeah.
Do you like eating Trim Healthy Mama?
Kind of.
Sometimes. What's your favorite recipe? What's one that I make that you really, really like to eat?
I don't know.
You don't know? One thing that Lisa doesn't know that I like to do is I hide stuff in our smoothies. So I make smoothies, and you didn't know there was stuff like frozen okra and different things hiding in there. You just knew it tasted good, right?
Yeah.
So that's how we get some of our nutrition in. I just chuck it full of all kinds of like stuff. That's what their books do. They have all these tricks and stuff in there, and so she gets to eat healthy and she doesn't even know it. And so it works. It really does work for the whole family. Then I got something different this time. I've actually never bought this from them, but it's whole husk psyllium flakes. Is that how you say it? I think psyllium. But I picked a recipe out of the book this week, and I needed psyllium flakes, and I thought, shoot, I don't have that, and I couldn't find it at the store at Walmart, and so I was placing my order anyway, and this was on there, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'll just get it from them. So I got it from them, and so that's something new for me. So that's really cool. I should say also, like, I don't get any kind of this isn't like sponsored by them. I don't get any kind of money or ads or anything for like recommending these products. This is just seriously like what I can live with to lose this weight, and it's what really, really helps me. And so yeah, thought I'd give that little disclaimer. This is awesome. We have tried this I think once before, but we don't typically get it because it's kind of expensive. It's like $8.99 for one of these, but it's called CUFFIN mix. It's like a muffin mix. It's chocolate, but they call them CUFFINs, and you just use it to make you use it to make muffins. You can do a single serve muffin, or you can do a whole big cake. Ooh, you can even make cookies from it. So that's pretty cool. So we've really liked this in the past. It's kind of like a splurge this time. I thought, you know, I'll get one thing each time I place an order that I don't typically get and see what we like. So there's that. And then this is also super heavenly. This is their Trim Healthy Mama Baking Blend. And so I got the big 3-pound one. You can also get 1-pound ones, but this does go kind of fast if you want to bake with it a lot, make cakes and different things like that. I don't typically find that I do a whole lot of like extra tons of baking and tons of recipes. I mean, you could really get overwhelmed with Trim Healthy Mama because of how much is like out there, but it does make it like a lifelong program because there's so many choices and options. But usually during the day I'm eating really pretty simple, you know, bacon and eggs for breakfast or something, or a couple of other really easy recipes for lunch. I'm trying to do like a salmon and a salad with just like rice vinegar on it, like mixed greens, rice vinegar and salmon, and maybe a little bit of like feta cheese. So that's really easy. And then for dinner, I do cook like things from the book. And so some of this stuff is just for smoothies, the protein powders for smoothies. The baking blend is if I have a certain recipe or I'm like really having like a strong like chocolate cake craving or something because that is my weakness, is chocolate cake. So that's what this baking blend comes in for. So I was gonna show you also, come over here. So this is where I store all my stuff. So I don't leave them in the bags. I put them in my own containers that I like to have. And so I kind of change it all out, and I'm gonna kind of tell you what else I keep in here too. Okay, so this is what some of the containers that I keep, and it's super like easy for me to just find everything. Everything is like labeled, and like I have to make it super duper simple because I'm already busy. I'm a busy mom and like I just don't have time. So I have everything like set up good, and then I just put everything in there. One thing I do get a lot is their stevia powder. It comes in these littler packets, and it lasts forever. So I didn't get it this time, but I put stevia like in my tea or like in some of the sippers. They're like different drinks that you can make, and so it helps keep you full. Not so much the stevia, but the sipper, and then that's what sweetens it, so I get that a lot. Okay, so Lisa has thought of her favorite recipe. What's your favorite recipe from the cookbook?
It is like this meatball like casserole thing. It's
That's
really
right.
good.
That's right. My son made it the other day. It's called meatball casserole, and they were just little meatballs with like spaghetti sauce and cheese, and like, but when you have it within the right setting of like a meal, then you get to have stuff like that. You're not like deprived. It's really, really nice, and she'll eat it because it's normal food. It's stuff she would eat or recognize anyway. She likes something else called lazy lasagna.
Yeah.
Not totally so much anymore. Maybe
Yeah.
we made it too many times, but lazy lasagna is cool because you don't use lasagna noodles, you use spinach instead, and so it's super easy to just layer it and all in there, and it tastes a lot like the lasagna, so it's really cool. And then my camera lady, who's my other daughter,
Hi.
she's behind the camera because my tripod does not come until tomorrow.
Yeah, so if it's shaky, sorry.
Yes, I'm sure you're doing fine, but Dahlia wanted to tell you her favorite food.
So my two favorite recipes, they're both chocolate. The first one is skinny chocolate.
Yes.
It's based off of coconut oil, so it's really healthy, but
Yes.
if you need like a midnight snack,
I mentioned that in my first
it tastes
video. Yes.
just like it, and it's
Dahlia's
so
our skinny
good.
chocolate maker, yes.
You can put it on strawberries, and it's amazing.
Yes, you can do
Chocolate-covered
chocolate
strawberries.
covered strawberries. It's really
That's
cool.
my favorite thing.
And
to
it's
make.
so easy. It's this sweetener, and it's just cocoa powder and like coconut oil. It's so
Yes.
easy. And then you just put it in the freezer so it actually hardens, and it's
And then my
amazing.
second one is
Yeah.
called zucchini cake. We haven't made it in
Yes.
a while.
It's a
but
chocolate cake. Yes.
and you can't tell that there's zucchinis, and it
it's
tastes
made
like
out of
actual.
zucchini. And the zucchini makes it
chocolate cake.
moist, and it's like real chocolate cake. We're gonna have to do that. Maybe we should make a
It's
video.
so
We're gonna
good.
try to make some of these
Yes.
recipes for you guys so you can see like what we actually eat, what's part of our normal just life as a family. Okay, so I wanted to talk about some other products that I didn't need to get this time, but that they also sell. This is the, I don't even know how to say this, the Boab.
It's
I'm not
weird.
sure. The Boab powder. This is really high in vitamin C, and so it's just really good for you. It's a fruit that's really high in vitamin C, and so I just stick this in a lot of stuff that needs like a, if it's a real like kind of citrusy taste or something, or where I'm not going to notice like a shot of vitamin C, then if you put it in the wrong thing, like a chocolate covered cherry shake, you're gonna kind of notice its flavoring a little bit, but it's really good. It's kind of more citrusy. And then something I put in almost everything is internal collagen.
Yes.
And you can get this anywhere, but they have it and they make it easy, so I just get it when I'm doing that. I think their prices are pretty comparable, but this is just like if you want a healthy gut, if you want healthy hair, nails, if you just want helping some of your proteins in, and it just helps everything. And so I take the internal collagen. Something else that you can get. It's called glucosamine, or we call it Gluki. And it's like a thickening agent. You have to be kind of careful when you use this, or it can kind of clump together. You have to sprinkle it and mix it and stuff, right? But it goes in some of the recipes, some of the dinner dishes, and also goes in something like the smoothies and stuff like that. That makes them just a little bit more smoothie-like. And one more product I have to mention that I didn't get this time, although you can see how low it was, I probably should have. It's called Gentle Sweet. It's a little bit different than like the Sweet Blend sweetener. It looks just like this. I'm using this kind of container. You're right. There. Little shorty's got to be on a step stool. That's malfunctioning. So you can see we like it. We got a spoon in it, but this is different. Like, it's a little bit finer, granulated, really ground, and it's a little bit different of a flavor.
It's like very cool in your mouth.
Yes, it's cooling in your mouth, and it's like not. Yeah, it's not like it's much of a punch. It's gentle. It tastes a lot like cotton candy. I mean, oh my gosh, if you're like,
it's really, probably really good.
If you're like really dying
for cotton candy,
like a little spoonful, because
it's really good. Sometimes it'll have big chunks in it, and whenever we're putting it in, it will just eat it.
That's one thing it does. It does kind of chunk up, and it's not a big issue. You just kind of smash it. I don't know.
It's really good.
It's really good. It's not a problem. So I think that's everything that I usually get. I will mention one thing I also get that I needed to get with this, and now I have to like buy it again, and I'm kind of mad. The shipping for all of this is kind of expensive. I think I paid about $11 for shipping for this. I wish they had some kind of program where shipping was cheaper or more free or something like that. I'm used to, Amazon Prime where I get it in 2 days and it's like I pay for it. So, I really have to kind of account for shipping and place an order only when, I really need it. I try to get as much as I can for, that shipment basically. So this time I forgot one of my things, and now I have to actually place the order and pay for shipping twice. But I also take their CBD oil. They have different CBD oils. I really do trust their brand. I trust their integrity. I trust their products. I know they're high quality, and I've done the research, and they've done their research. And so I take their CBD oil. They have a couple of podcasts on it. You'd have to kind of go search on their website and look for their podcasts where they're talking about their CBD oil. I take it for anxiety, which is a video I'll have coming out at some point talking about how to deal with anxiety. It's something I do get, and it really takes care of my anxiety for me. And it lets me function and be normal, and not have to deal with that. So I am on that all of the time. It's how I manage it. I don't have to manage my anxiety with any other kind of medication or anything like that. And so I have to place an order for that, but I would like to show that to you. Okay, so Dahlia got me the 2 cookbooks. I wanted to show you 2 of their books. So there's 2 other books than just this one, but these are the 2 cookbooks that I use, literally. This one has been really loved, and it's so loved I had to go get it
spiral bound because it was falling apart.
It is falling apart, and it's still almost kind of falling apart because we've cooked so many things out of here. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
and
yeah.
We'll be doing videos on like our favorite recipes and stuff like that, but you gotta see. All right, you guys, you just gotta see. You gotta see some of like the pictures, like everything.
That looks so good.
That looks so good, and it's healthy, and everything just looks so delicious. I mean, who doesn't want that?
Like, that looks like normal food, but it's really healthy.
It is normal food. It's like, but the pictures in here are so beautiful, and
you can make them look like that.
And you can make them look like that, and you can lose weight while you eat to your heart's content. You'll feel full. You'll feel good. Doesn't that look good? This is like the second book that they came out with all new recipes, because this has just grown so much in popularity. But I mean, it just has awesome pictures, and it has awesome food, and like you'll just absolutely like be full. Peanut butter and jelly, like if you're really dying, there's ways to do it that's healthy. I mean, look at that. That was incredible. Where'd that go? Wouldn't you like to have that for dinner tonight and lose weight at the same time? I mean, there really is like no sacrifice on this program. You just have to do it. You're making things in a different way. We tried this recently. It's Greek feta stuffed chicken. It was so good.
Oh yeah, that one was one of our favorites.
It was really good. So there's just so many beautiful things that you can like make and eat in here, and I don't know. I just really love it. So
my favorite category are the sippers.
You like the sippers?
Yes, I like the singing canary.
Yeah, we like the singing canary sipper. I'm gonna do a video where I make that.
Yes, and it's like it looks like the singing canary, but it's like the Good Girl Moonshine one. That one's
The
good.
Good Girl Moonshine has apple cider vinegar in it, but it's really good for you. You know something else that I noticed in the last like week and a half while I've been doing this, I have had a lot less heartburn, which is really cool. And typically I get really bad heartburn a lot, and I haven't had it much right now. So I don't know if that's means anything, but here's what I get. So this is the CBD oil. There's different kinds. There's ones for men. This is the one for women, Feminine Balance. There's one that's just straight CBD oil, and there's one called Chillax, which just helps you chillax if you need a little chillaxing. But I like this over some of the other CBD oils in the world because it comes with different herbs in it as well. This has MCT oil, which is really good for you, and then there's herbs in it. There's lemongrass, passion flower, lavender, and sage. And I take passion flower anyway for anxiety, and so to have it just in here is really cool. And this one though, there can be some herbs in it that are not safe for pregnancy, so if you are pregnant, then you're probably going to need to think about just getting the one that's not the Feminine Balance.
Okay, so here's what it looks like.
That's a close-up of it.
Matches my nails.
That's fun. Yeah, I recently tested this. I was taking it and I was like, okay, I want to see if it's really doing what it should be doing and if it's really helping with my anxiety. And so I came off of it and I just didn't order any more for a little while. It takes about a week for it to wear out of my system, and then, oh my gosh, like I started having all of my symptoms and stuff back, and I was like, wow, I was specifically watching for certain things and they started happening again. And I was like, okay, well then that thing is really taking care of it for me. And so it takes about a week to build back up in my system also. So I just have to make sure I have a continuous supply and that I don't ever get like off of it because I don't want to feel anxiety.
Lisa looks like she is ready to make some muffins.
I want to.
Are we gonna make some muffins today?
That sounds good.
That sounds really good. I kind of do want to make some muffins.
Let's do
The
it.
peach muffins are my favorite for sure.
There's peach muffins in there. Yeah,
And
they're so
it's
easy to
really
make.
easy.
Everything's really easy to make. You don't even have to get out a mixer. You just
And it's even good for like beginner bakers and cookers.
yeah. Adalia makes a lot of
I
her stuff just
learned
like by
all of it,
herself.
yeah.
So it really helps. It's really awesome. All right, I feel like I've been rambling long enough. I think I showed you mostly everything. This is kind of what I get every month. This is kind of like how I do this and how I start, and I hope that you guys will do this with me. If you have weight you want to lose and this sounds good to you, like this is just because this is what works for me as a busy mom. I don't get any kind of payment for this, for telling you this is how I'm doing it. This is just what I really have found that works.
We've been
And
doing this for a long time.
we've done this for a long time. I kind of explained that in my first video, why, if I've been doing it a long time, I'm not at my goal weight yet. There's reasons for that. Do check that video out because it has nothing to do kind of with the program. The program really does work. And so if you like this, if this sounds good to you, let me know in the comments. Yes, I would really like to do this with you. If this is helpful, if you have any questions, if you want to like see anything specific, if you want to see any specific recipes, anything you want to know about, like, we're excited to make videos for you guys. So, but I definitely want to know if you are doing this with me. Do put something in the comments, let me know, and I will try to respond to all the comments. So I just like to interact with you guys. So thank you so much for watching today, you guys. If you would please subscribe, I would really appreciate it. It helps my channel grow. If you liked this video, do give it a thumbs up. Everything just helps get noticed in the algorithm and lets me make more videos. So I thank you for taking the time to watch today, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.
We start to sail on these ocean waves. Nobody knows how to find us. It's turning out to be a perfect day. I just wanna leave our normal lives behind us. So let's get lost out here, no one else out here. Find ourselves out here.